Good morning. This is the Journey to Winning Anyway Life, and I'm your host, Life Pastor Kyle, for all things winning. Come on in. Let's make it happen. And for those who are coming in later, I hope you're ready to focus on winning. That's all it's going to be about today, focusing on winning. Dr. Emery Shelvin, good to see you, man. Looking better. Noticed. Miss Deja Young, happy birthday to your husband. House is celebrating. I'm sure everyone is making sure everything is well. Aaron Fleeks, God bless you. Good to see you. Brittany Long, good morning. Solomon, Elder Solomon, good to see you. Good morning, Prophet. Profit. No, sir, that's not who I am. If I was, I'd have all your social security numbers and checks right now. I got it. It's a typo. I know. I do it by name all the time. Maria Briscoe, good morning. I'm sure you're on the road already to your session. Praying for you. And then Keith Young, happy birthday weekend, sir. Man, we celebrate you for all you do. And I pray that this weekend, as you've served everyone else, that everyone will find time to serve you, man, to make sure that we appreciate you for all that you do and all that you give and all that you strive and struggle to give and all that you push to give and that you desire to give for everybody else. So thank you, man, for just being alive. Bree Piper, good morning. Good morning to Wanda Lottie. Y'all really wanted 640, didn't you? Mr. Nita Holloway, God bless you. Good to see you. She said, life coach, Papa, all that. That's it. Call us divine. Hello. Good to see you. Mabel Rice, come on in. It's so good to see everybody. Dr. Kenneth Davis, listen, y'all are hitting it. Dr. Sidney Morris, wow, y'all are up. Listen, y'all are hitting it. Hit that like a love button real quick. It's going to be a good lesson today. It's going to be a direct lesson on focusing on winning. And so, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited about it. No backdrop, no all that. We just came on in. Trish Jenkins, I see you. Good morning. Valencia. Sidney Morris said, let's go. I'm ready, man. It's going to be a direct message. I have a little bit of word in it, and then I have a coach pop in it. Then I have what's a quick drop point. Naya Brewer, how you doing? Good to see y'all. Hope everything is well. Beet juice, man. Early morning. Wake up, I had water already. Well, I had hydrating water. So yeah, listen, y'all, let someone know that we're on. Look, I'll give y'all a chance this morning. Do me a favor. Inbox or tag a friend. Not tag them, inbox them. Tag them does no good. They'll see it later. But hit a friend, let a friend know that we're on. Renika Bolden, good to see you. Good morning. Let's talk about our focus, y'all. I'm going to give you some points today that'll get you focused for the weekend. That'll make your weekend and your life so much better. If you just take the principle, I know most of y'all are preparing for work, but go back and sit down with this. Hopefully it'll only be like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Okay? So I want you to grab it and let's see what it's about and see what it does for your life if you apply it. It is a great Friday, Gerald and Shelvin. Thank you so much. I pray that you have the same. I pray double fold for your life, that you would have it. Let me tell y'all something else I don't like. Gerald, not you. You just did well. You told me great Friday. I didn't see you, so you told me. Let me tell you something I don't like. I'm going to start with something. I'm going to focus on what I don't like. I don't like when I take the time to text someone and give them a super blessing because God had me praying for them and they're driving or at work or something like that. And they say, right back to you and want to send me the prayer back. And I'm saying, you haven't even got the benefits out of the prayer. That's like me sending you some money. You want me to loan you some money? And can you loan me $1,000? And I send you $1,000 and you send it right back. Oh, God bless you. I want to bless you back. What? Sometimes you have to receive the blessing before you can share the blessing back, which means you have to take the time. I hear you, Lord. And this is an opportunity in a moment that most people don't take the time to receive. I know you receive it, Jill. I was receiving it first. You said Great Friday, so I'm receiving that. Most people don't take the time to receive and don't take the time when you tell them something, hey, First Lady, because they don't take the time, because they're afraid to have to appreciate or they think they're going to owe someone. Brittany said a word. Yes, a word. It's a direct word. They think they're going to owe someone something. And so before they receive what you say, they rather take it and toss it right back. I can say, hey, I'm praying today that you have an amazing day, that God does this for you, does this. That's your direct prophetic prayer that I'm sending to you. They say, same for you. Well, I don't need that. You broke. I'm not. You having problems at work. I'm not. You having marital problems. I'm not. So why don't you learn to receive? People don't want to receive because they feel they're going to owe somebody something, or they're going to have to appreciate somebody, and that's where the level of selfishness comes in and immaturity, where they don't even receive. No, Geraldine, I'm not teaching you. I got you. It reminded me when you said Great Friday, Life Pastor. I was like, Great Friday to you too. That's exchange in greeting. But people do that. I don't like when people, like, I send them this for you, this for you, blah, 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 blah. I pray, it does my spirit, and I send, they say, same to you. Well, if you read it and look at it, I know then you're either not paying attention, not worthy of the next one I'm going to have. I'll just pray and shut my mouth because it's not for me. It was something God put in my spirit for you, and you need to hear it and receive it. If you don't want to hear it and receive it, then I move to the next person who's listening. Anyway, that's why I'm focused on winning. Today is focus time. Let's get this focus going. Y'all ready? I'll let the music stay the same. We'll just get out of it in a minute. I think my post said focus is not about everything that you're doing right. Hey, Christy Lewis, good to see you. Not about everything you're doing right. Sometimes, it's not about doing everything right. It's not about making sure everything is perfect, crossing every I, dotting every T, and doing everything perfect. Then looking at it and then redoing it. That's perfection. And it's getting to a level where you can't even produce imperfection because you're overdoing everything and really underproducing. Hello, Tamisha Figaro. Good to see you this morning. And so focus is not about doing everything right. It really is not. It's not about doing everything right. What's up, Ivan? Good to see you, man. It's about doing the right things consistently. It's not about doing it, changing it, doing it, changing it, doing it, changing it, doing it, changing it, making sure it's better before you release it. Why don't you release it and then do the next one better, and release it, next one better, and release it, the next one better? That's when things are different. It's about doing the right things consistently. And when you fix your focus, then your future becomes intentional. Because everything in your future becomes exactly what you want it to be, because it's what you focused on. And so that's where you got to figure out, how do I make sure I'm in some conversation now? Okay, good. That's my goal. My goal is to be in conversations to make sure people understand that God hears you when you're talking. That's why I'm different in the prophetic realm. I'm not really about, hey, Dr. Day Renee, Dr. I don't know which name they call you. You got so many names now. You know, you're the hunting person, you're the TV person, you're the mother, soon to be grandmother, I think. You're grandma. It's all that. Anyway, good to see you, though. That's what I'm saying. If you're having a conversation, hello, Rosalind, good to see you. Having a conversation, and then God brings it up this morning on the live. That's not a call of coincidence. That's people who don't want to believe what the prophetic is or prophecy is. And so they have to struggle through life where God's already given them confirmation. So while they're waiting on it, they have it because they don't either believe the vessel or the word. I gotta go. So when you fix your focus becomes your future becomes intentional. It's intentional because of the fact you have an opportunity to do things with your life when you understand, if I focus on it, it can work. Because you can only focus where your faith is settled. Y'all get that? You can only focus where your faith is settled. If your faith is not settled, you can't focus, because you'll be wondering and thinking. Watch this. Even the Bible, Hebrews, write this down, chapter 10, verse 35 through 39 says this: the just shall live. Hey, Andrea Thomas, the just shall live by faith, which means if I take my faith and I focus it, it should become my future intentionally made because of my faith. The just shall live by faith. Okay, let's go a little further. Hey, Manny, let's go a little further. You can't live on faith. You have to live by faith. Let me help y'all mature. Some people like to live on faith. And what that means is they live hoping something happens, or they live doing something and trying to apply faith to it. Thank you, Brittany. I see. Trying to apply faith to it. No. You live by faith. Faith gives you the instructions before you take the journey. So you don't have to worry about, okay, I won't digress. I'll keep moving. Good morning, Danielle Taylor. Good morning. Good to see you, Minister. So when you live by faith, it's different than living on faith. Some people like living on faith because it gives them a chance to do things and see if faith works. When you live by faith, It's already worked before you've done it. You're just following the process that God's given you. You got it? Meaning you have to live by what faith has produced or given you. Got it? You have to live by what it's already produced, not living wondering will it, wondering can it, and wondering how. That's not faith. That's living on faith. That's all. I'm trying to stand on it. I'm trying to stand on it. No. You got to actually focus on it. So here it is. I got to push you now. Now when you learn to focus on winning. Good morning, Tony Allison. Good to see you. When you focus on winning, here's what you have to do. I'm going right into it. You have to eliminate distractions. I didn't say focus on life. Focus on winning. You have to eliminate distractions. Because you can't win when your focus is divided. The enemy of progress is not always opposition. You don't always go through stress and struggles because you have opposition. Sometimes it's just distractions. And if you have not disciplined yourself, then distractions will become your opposition because of your lack of discipline. Let's go again. Horses for the parade are trained for the 4th of July parade. Take a lead, they're trained for kids to scream. They're trained for those things to celebrate. New Year's parade, they're trained for guns to go off. They're trained for fireworks. They're trained to keep their focus. But they keep these blinders on so they can see where they're going. So where they're going becomes the focus and what they hear is not. So the enemy of progress is not always opposition. It's not always somebody against you. It's not always somebody talking about you. Sometimes it's the fact that you're weak enough for them to talk about you and you know it's not true. And they divide your attention. And it's simply a distraction. And it's only a distraction because you have not developed your discipline for sticking to what you're doing. So you have to learn to guard your gaze. This is such a good one. You have to learn to guard your gaze. Gaze is what you do when you're out and you're riding and you see something, you go, oh my God. Now, I hope you're not driving, but you see something, you go, oh my God. And you're gazing, saying, that's beautiful. But if you're driving, you can't do that. When I say guard your gaze, it means you have to now learn what keeps your attention too long. Because sometimes the thing that keeps your attention too long doesn't have your attention. And so it's just one-sided. Y'all missing that. Just because it's to be seen doesn't mean it's to be seen now, and does not mean that you have to gaze at it. You can look and keep moving. But if you gaze at it, then you've lost the attention off what you were focusing on. Come on, come on. That's it, Trish. Guard your gaze. You have to guard that thing. And watch this. I'm going to talk about it now. I want you to understand something. Gaze is not just what happens with your eyes. You have to guard unnecessary conversations. You have to guard unnecessary connections. I'll say that nicely. You have to guard yourself against gazing at others too long because they become your comparison. You have to guard unnecessary conversations, unnecessary connections, and unnecessary comparisons, because you tend to look at other things and you don't focus on what's right in front of you. Then what ends up happening is your focus is somewhere else. And then when you are now called to deal with what's in front of you, you don't have the discipline it takes because you've been divided so many places. You don't know what your priorities are because you have not guarded your gaze. You've not guarded your conversations. You've not guarded your connections, and you've not guarded your comparisons. And those things can delay your next level. Got it? I'm moving quick now. I gotta get ready. Listen. As a winner, I'm back to my winning self. As a winner, you have to know how to say no. As a winner, you have to know how to say no to whatever it is that does not align with your life for the day and your assignment for your life. You have to learn how to say no to whatever does not align with your life for the day, or with your assignment. That means if it's not making today your day better, you have to say no and keep moving. You cannot stay in one place waiting on something too long. You have to say no and keep moving. If it does not align with your day, it may not align with your day today, but it may align with your day tomorrow. But you cannot throw away the day waiting for the next day. And if it does not align with your assignment, it's just no, period. Hey, you want to go rob somebody? No. Have a good day. You gonna send me some money if I go to jail? No. It was your choice. I don't send money there because they take some of it. So it's not an investment. No. It doesn't align with my assignment, so I'm not participating. Because when you really focus, your focus needs to reflect your future. It needs to reflect, watch this, who and what you want to appreciate from your past. It needs to prepare who and what you want to appreciate ahead of time for your future. Got it? Here we go, real quick. Listen very carefully. Here we go. For those who are not driving, ask yourself, I need one word. What in my life keeps stealing my attention, but does not add to my growth? If you're going to steal my attention, benefit me. If you're going to steal my attention, make sure you're growing me. If you're going to steal my attention, make sure it's going to be beneficial or that my value will increase from the experience. Come on, Tisa Collier. Make sure my value will increase from the experience. If you're going to steal my attention, make sure what you give or receive from me is giving me giving or receiving value. I need one word from everybody to type. Go. One word of what in my life keeps stealing my attention, but not adding to my growth. I need the word. Type one word. One word. No hyphens. One word. Be honest. What is it that keeps stealing your attention? In other words, because you're not disciplined, it keeps jacking up your focus and doesn't add to you. See, if you're gonna call my name and stop me from doing what I'm doing, make sure what you're calling my name for is growing me, increasing me, giving me wisdom I have not received, keeping me from falling or tripping when I don't see something. Make sure it's adding to me. Kids, got it, Mabel. That's honesty. We're praying with you. Hey, Alicia, kids. Come on, next, I'm trying to see everybody. I know we're behind on here, so I'm gonna keep going. That's point number one. Okay, here we go, kids. Andrea Thomas, I know the distraction. You gotta name what it is. What is the one word? Not distraction. Worry, Bree Piper, I see you. Keith, work, I see you. Danielle say fear, got you. Nia Brewer says TV. Oh, I can fix that one for you. I love to fix that one for you. Sydney Marsh, rejection. Come on. Brittany said Y'all stop saying distractions. I'm saying that. That's what it is. It's a distraction. What's the one word that what is in your life that keeps stealing your attention? I wish I was y'all therapist because I'd make plenty of money because y'all repeat y'all words. I'd take up all your time and take all your money and say, see you next week. Rejection, bills, I got you. Work, yes, work. Tonita Allison says work. Okay, good. Maria says me. Come on, I'm my own problem. Talk about it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I got a little hood. I'm my own problem. Listen, and that takes a lot of courage to say that. Let me tell y'all the only answer to every one of those things. It's Pamela Allison, good to see you. Sabrina, good to see you. Alicia says self. Listen, Aaron Peep said people. Oh, Aaron, you can't use that one. No. That you got to use your word. That what in your lives keeps stealing your attention but not adding to your growth. She said people. Nah, we can use that. Okay, I'll let y'all use that. Brittany says self. Okay, self. See, when somebody asks you what, let me tell y'all a secret about life and about work and about corporate. When somebody asks you about you, the worst thing you can ever do is blame something or point the finger at somebody else. That's the worst thing you can ever do. Because here's the deal. Mindset. Sabrina, bow, you got it. It's mindset. The whole thing is mindset. It's a lack of three things. Changing your mindset or shifting your mindset because what you believe what it is. And you're stuck there no matter what nobody else says. Number two is because you fail when you don't shift your mindset. You got the trigger, Sabrina. When you don't shift your mindset, then your focus does not change or grow or increase. Number three, you don't have balance. Every word y'all are saying, watch. You don't believe me? I'll do a coaching session real quick. Watch this. Rejection. Why? Balance. You haven't balanced it. Bills. You haven't balanced your money. Work. You haven't learned to balance what your assignment is at work to make money, to seed, to sow, and take care of your life. Work. Balance. Work. Balance. See, all y'all are saying work. I can look at y'all names and know. Tisa Collier says doubt. That's a good self one, but it goes back to balance. Oh, y'all want to fix? I'll fix doubt. Let's fix doubt. Doubt only rests when you don't believe what confident, trusted others tell you. Woo-hoo, I'm on it this morning. I'm on one. I am the one this morning. I'm ready. Listen, doubt comes when someone says, you're doing well, and you say, oh, I don't think so. You don't believe others. Now, that's the trap the devil has gotten you. He builds a level of, this is quick coaching. He builds a level of undercurrent confidence. He makes you confident enough to reject the positive, but not confident enough to produce the positive. Somebody write that down and send it to me. The enemy builds enough confidence, it's an undercurrent, enough confidence to reject, and that comes from fear, that comes from other people and being denied when you produce fear in yourself. I'll never blame where I am on other people. It can, because nobody else controls my life but me. Okay, write that down. Y'all send it to me, Jesus. Somebody send that to me. Or I'll go back and get it myself. Hey, Greta Cook, good to see you. So, y'all have messed up my morning already. I haven't got to point number 2. Y'all got me stuck on point number 1. Jesus. But all that comes to balance. There's nothing you can have in your life for 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 months and you don't master. If you don't master it, it's because you have not put it in the proper pace to balance it. This is where I normally would sell my coaching for real, because all y'all need coaching. Y'all don't need a pastor. Y'all need coaching to sit down and watch this. I'm gonna say it real nicely, and they know I'm talking to. You don't need nobody to coddle you. That's the coddling problem. That's why most of y'all are adults with no adult teeth. You can't hold on to adult things. You don't need nobody to coddle. You need somebody, you need a gym coach that's gonna scream at you and push you. And if you trust it, you'll get the results. I'm after results. I'm through with I'm through with the daycares. If you need a daycare, you gotta find somebody to talk to on Friday mornings. I'm not in the daycare business because if your focus reflects your future, then some of y'all future is gonna be short, because so is your focus. So thank y'all for y'all one word. That's good though. All those are balanced. See, people say, just sometimes you're so harsh, you're so mean. I am. You know why? Because here's the deal. Once I give it to you, I'm looking for results. And if I don't see results, I don't want a meeting about it. She said, enough confidence to reject the negative, but not enough confidence to accept the positive. Yeah, because CT said, that's good. It texts me that. Because here's the deal. If the devil can get you in that cycle, you'll have enough to keep rejecting. Oh, you look well. Thank you. Oh, you're doing well. Oh, I love this. Yeah, but it's not this. And then you end up pulling back. And then eventually, you believe what you say over what everybody else says, over all the encouragement, over all the faith words, over all the confidence. And then you look at what you see and you'll say, it's just not the best. And then so now you doubt you. But here's the funny part. You know it's the enemy when you're the only one that doubt you. When everybody else believes in you and you don't, you know it's the enemy. Now you got to break the enemy called self. Jesus, send me that, Brittany. Enemy called self. I'll teach that sermon. That'll be good. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get to Sydney. Well, not early, but yeah, I got some things. Okay. Let me calm down. That's point number 1. Only have 3. Point number 2. This is where you have to learn to engage or embrace your own energy. Thank you, Tisa. You led me into that with that doubt and how the enemy works and what it is, and then the enemy calls self. I like that, because now it's going to lead me to point number 2. Point number 2 is you have to learn to engage and embrace your energy. I'm sorry, Marie, I went real fast. You have to learn to engage and embrace your energy. Yourself, how you believe about you. And you have to learn what to get rid of. Oh, I'm not receiving that. Y'all quick to tell Pastor, I'm saying, you scared. I said, oh, you sick? You got the flu? Oh, I don't receive that. But you coughing and your nose running and your eyes red and you have a fever. So you'll reject somebody telling you truth but you won't tell yourself the truth. Anyway, you have to learn to engage and embrace your energy. Some of y'all lives are like this thread off the spool. I'm gonna find the picture. I'm posting on my story. When I post it on my story, I need all y'all to comment. I'll comment back to you. Just be in your comment privately. It's a spool about why you need a coach. Because a coach has thread on a spool that's all in line, pulling off the thread as you use it. The other one has a spool and the string is all discombobulated. When I see these things, I go, oh my God, y'all could be so much better in life by the next year. You could be amazing, but most of you want to invest in yourself. So I just give you the coaching online that I can give you right here. I need some real private coaching people right now. I can just take time and say, let's lock this down, but you gotta follow the pattern to get out of where you are if you want to get out. So you have to learn to engage and embrace your energy. Because focus, are y'all here? If you're here, say yes. Focus without energy becomes frustration. Real focus without energy becomes frustration. What do you mean? It means I see what I want to do. I see how I can get it done. I see how I can do it better than I did last time. I see all of that, but I'm tired. So now I'm frustrated because I have the focus, but because my energy is bad, I can't produce. So now I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. When you decide to win, you have to bring your full self to the process. You cannot bring your weak self to the process and expect to win. You cannot come to the track meet and did not sleep last night and expect to be in first place. Somebody else who has the strength because they rested. And you may be the fastest runner, but not in that day. When you decide to win, you got to bring your full self to the process. You got to bring your mind, you got to bring your mouth, and you got to bring your movement, and you got to bring your motives. Everything has to be focused on you winning. You have to speak like a winner. You have to think like a winner. You have to move like a winner. And when you do those things, your energy will follow you. Got it? Energy will follow you. It will follow your intentions. Oh, you really ready? I feel you. You'll start feeling something, excuse me. So you have to set your intentions high and watch your momentum multiply. Set your intentions high. Today, I'm going to produce this level and watch your energy kick in. And then before you know it, your momentum will start to multiply. This will work. That 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 will work. And you have to make it work. Here's a mental challenge for you while you're getting ready for work and while you're driving. Don't type anything, just think about it. What would happen if you stopped waiting to feel ready and you start showing up with power and ready? What would happen if you stopped waiting for the feeling and you just started being ready? What would happen if you got out of your own head and stopped thinking and went with your heart and just start being a winner? Okay, that's number two. Number three, and I'm done. You ready? Number three. If you're really going to be a winner and you're going to focus on winning, this thing is leading me. You have to expect to win before it shows up. Yes, ma'am. Set it high. Set it high. Stop setting the bar low. Set the bar high and watch your momentum multiply. I don't know how I'm getting. When I wrote this, I didn't hear that like that. I was just typing about momentum, like when you set the bar and you start feeling something. And I didn't want to say add up, so I said multiply. Now I'm looking at it, it rhymes. Lady Valerie, I heard. Good to see you. So listen, winners don't just see results. They see it. They see it before believing it. As they see it, they believe it more and more. That's why it takes your faith, because you have to see inside of you internally what has not happened externally yet. So you have to see it by faith. Good morning, Raquel Kyle. You have to see it by faith. Before it gets there, you have to see. I'm seeing my Friday as an amazing day. I'm seeing everything I want to happen happening today. Now, I don't give myself 35 things. I give myself about 5 things to happen today. One of the things is my diet's going to be on point from breakfast. Number 2, I got appointments to go to. One appointment's going to be well. I know the one with the anointed hands is going to be amazing. Then I have 2 more appointments today. And so I'm thinking they're going to be so well. You know why? Because I started my day winning. It wasn't how I woke up. I woke up kind of slow because I slept good, but I started my day winning. Now I'm expecting to win before I show up and before it shows up. You got it? So you have to get used to winning internally before you can win externally. You have to get used to winning internally before you win externally. And even if you don't win externally, you did not win, you did not lose, you just learned for the next process of winning. Okay. If I see it internally and I expect it externally, I can start using what I process as a magnet. A winning day. Come on, Rosalind. Listen, yesterday I was talking to my wife and talking to my mom, and I was making some plans to, I had some other plans that they fell through, and I had some other things I was thinking, so I just kind of stayed in till I got ready to call my mom. I said, I think I'm gonna come that way. And then I called my wife, talked to her, and I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing some things. She's like, okay, honey, cool. I text her and say, hey, I text her something. I won't tell you what I said. I text her something specific, right? And by the time she got off work, what I said had manifested exactly, but she had not read the text. Y'all missed that. Sydney Morris, I text her something specifically because I was kind of, dealing with something. I was kind of frustrated. So I text her something specifically. And when she got off work, watch this, Trish. She got off work. She called me. She had not read her text, but she called to tell me what she wanted to tell me based on what happened to her. And what happened to her, I said, can you read your text and call me back? What I said manifested 100%. When what I said manifested 100% and she had not read the text, I hear the Holy Ghost now. I feel like preaching. Everybody don't have to agree with you. You have enough power in yourself to win by yourself. You and God and your faith equals the majority. Now I'm gonna get off that because I felt preaching right there. You ain't stop waiting on everybody else to agree with you. They ain't got to agree. Once God speaks, that's it. Your faith is the majority. Anyway, by the time she read it, she said, oh my God, honey, I had already spoke that thing. It had happened 100%. After I talked to her, everything else, I just shook everything else. I started moving in alignment. I started saying, okay, if God heard me in a matter of an hour and it manifested in 1 hour, I need to now go back and look at my list right now. Because if God's listening and how I said earlier, he's listening now and allowing momentum to happen in hours, I start putting the rest of my list before him. Because if he's responding like that and my faith is working, I'm working that thing. Somebody shout right now. I'm not at church, I'm sorry. I'm working it right now. Please, if there are 37 of you on here, there are 27 hit the like or love button. If all y'all on here hit the like or love button, I promise that number will go up above 35. Just send up some hearts real quick. I gotta go. So here's some jump points I want to give you. Can I give you some jump points? The jump points are really, really good, and they're outside of where we've been. And I gave it to you a long time ago. I think you need them. When you start focusing on winning, sometime you will have to learn the language of silence. You got it? When you start focusing on winning, you will have to learn the language of silence. Not everything is not meant to be said. Some things are meant to be prayed. Some things are meant to be seen and not said. You have to learn the language of silence. You got it? These are called jump points. You grab yours. The rest of them, don't even worry about it. You have to release what you cannot carry into your next season. Stop carrying it to see if it'll fit. Release what you cannot carry into your next season. Release it. If it's not willing to go, it's not willing to change, it's not willing to mature, it's not going to give you harvest, release what you cannot carry into your next season. Got it? Let's go again. Learn the language of silence. Got it? Release what you cannot carry into your next season. Here's how you're going to do it. Give your words a makeover. Stop talking crazy to yourself and stop letting people make you talk negative about yourself. Give your words a makeover. Say things that sound like you're winning and you've already won and you're on the way to your next win. Give yourself a word makeover. You got it? Here's how you're going to do it. Listen to faith speaking until you get it right. I'm telling everybody, y'all minds are full of social media and full of self-garbage. Listen to faith speaking until you get it right. Nobody can ever represent me, and you can't represent yourself well. So how are you representing Christ? In your faith. You got to listen to faith speaking until you get the language of faith right. Some of y'all just have to grow up. These are jump points. You pick the one you need. Pick the one you need. Once you decided I'm going to grow up, here's the last thing you have to do. Eliminate what weakens you. And sometimes that elimination is pieces of self. Pieces of self. Pieces of self. You got it? So I'm closing now. I'm almost done. 35. I told y'all y'all will reach 35. Told y'all. Did y'all see how that manifested? I say if all y'all hit the button, we'll reach at least 35. You see where we are? We're at 36. Here's my coaching moment and I'm gone. I promise I'll leave y'all alone. I won't bother you anymore. Hey, Shaniqua, go back and listen to this. Go back and save this post and go back and play it. Okay? I need you to hear this one. It's going to be kind of rough, but I need you to hear it. Do you really expect to win? It's not Shaniqua, it's for everybody. Do you really expect to win? Or are you just hoping it might happen? There's a difference in hope and expectation. Hope is not sure. Expectation knows it already is. That's what faith builds. That's next level faith. Now faith is the substance of things. Here it is. Hoped for. Hoped past tense equals expectation. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. Past tense. Hope, already hope, which means it's already, and it's the evidence, which means it's already there. It's evidence, which shifts my faith from faith to faith. It shifts my hope when I've hoped ED into expectation based on the evidence, even though I cannot see it. Here's my question again. Do you expect to win? Or are you just hoping something might happen? Got it? Watch your words, Mabel. You put exception. I know y'all driving and typing. Expectation, not exception. Y'all ready? So listen, when you focus on winning, you don't chase everything. When you focused on winning, you don't chase everything. You commit to the one thing that matters. Hear me well. Anything in your life when you focus on winning, you don't chase everything. You commit to the things that matter. And when you're in a winning process, like a race or a timeline or at work or an issue, you can't focus on anything except that. You can't be in a race looking in the stands while you're running to see who's looking at you. I've seen people look at people in a race and get burnt out. Because you got to keep your focus. So when you're really focused, you don't chase everything. You commit to the things that matter. If something or someone rejects you and make you feel like you don't matter, not by words, by action, you can no longer keep trying to commit to that thing. Because that commitment becomes a distraction we talked about at the beginning. Go back to the beginning. You have to commit to the one thing that, if I'm gonna play piano, I gotta commit to piano. I can't want to learn piano, learn guitar, learn drums, learn trumpet at the same time and think I'm gonna be a perfectionist or be perfect at any of those. I have to commit to the one thing that matters the most. Here it is, the assignment. Not referring to God, I'm referring to your life assignment. The people in life you've chosen to bless, the people in life that you've chosen to be there for, the things in life that you've chosen to master, the people in life that you want to appreciate to make sure they understand they are a vital part of your life, and where you are, you wouldn't have been where you are without them. See, I can say that about people. I can say I would have never believed in this video ministry or our virtual ministry if it was not for Taika Lee. Other people got on that live right here in the city over and over and over. When Taika Lee said, I'm trying to find a way to move to the city because I cannot be without this church and ministry, she was the first one. So I pushed media ministry, at church rather, because of that person. I'm not afraid to say that. And most of y'all can't give other people props for being what they are in your life. What you better pray for is that God don't call the harvest in, so you have to do life without them and without their grace. Because then you'll find out who you really are. Nobody does life alone. No man's an island. No one stands alone. Stay focused. Stay faithful. Watch this. This is not Beyonce, this is me. And stay in formation. Did y'all get that? Don't be information. Stay in formation. Hey, Deny, go back and get this when you get a chance. Stay focused, stay faithful, and stay in formation. That means stay aligned. That was a good one. Because where your focus goes, your future grows. This is Life Pastor Kyle. You know, you can win anyway if you just keep your focus. And I'll say it again like this. I'm focused to win, y'all. I'm not focused on having conversations. I'm not worried about talking about it. I'm focused on winning, and I'm focused on helping everybody who desires to win to do just that. Dr. W.B. Law, good to see you, man. Listen, remember this. No matter what happens in your life, well, I'll give y'all this before we go. Corporate prayer tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I ain't going to keep saying it. That should be excitement for you, that we get to go to God together tomorrow. For those that can and will. Y'all got it? Here we go. So I say it again. I'll close this as I always close. No matter what has happened or is happening in your life, you can win anyway, but you got to stay focused. Life Pastor Kyle signing out. Have an amazing Friday. Already am. Thank you for being a part of it.